Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. I almost forgot, because, stuff going on again. Can't have a day of peace, ever, in my entire life. But anyway, let's go to, we're going to do Nightmare Circus today. So let me get everything set up here. Don't have too much to do. Just jump into the chat and stuff. Bang. No, go to my channel. So I've been working on it. A little bit yesterday, a little bit this morning. Trying to get further. It's our second chance at it. We're probably going to change the team from last time. Like, I did one pure faction last time, but a couple of the troops were bugged. So this time it'll probably be a different team, because now all the troops are going to work. Mark's here. Sana's here. Might turn this fan back on. Hopefully y'all can't hear it. Maybe a little bit. Fan. Okay, so, alright. Live chat. Let's go pretty much straight there. I mean, let's check on a couple things. I want to check on my XP booster. See what's up with the adventure board, but we might not do it. Oh, win PvP battles. I didn't do PvP yesterday. I need to do it. I was too busy with the Nightmare Circus. There's just way too much going on these days. It's like you almost have to sacrifice something. It's crazy. Adventure board has gems and event keys. Nice. Y'all can hear me, right? We're back. Alright, let's hit this. Let's hit that. Let's hit this. And let's go start with the Nightmare Circus. I want to do a pure faction. Where is it? I already got all rewards, so I'm just working on getting it to 500 now. The reason you do that is to get more renown, to get copies of the pet. The pets will be for the associated kingdom, which will help the kingdom get its power levels and stuff like that. That's one of the places that you can get pets that isn't like pet rescue and stuff like that. Every kingdom has a faction where you can get a pet. Every kingdom has an epic trial where you can get a pet. And then every kingdom during its week has a pet rescue on Wednesday that you can get a pet, usually. So between all of those three, that's the 3 pets you need for any kind of power levels. Any pet above and beyond the 3 pets you really don't need super bad. But, you know, get all those orbs, do the vault, and you won't need to chase as many pet rescues and stuff like that. We went over all the kingdom powers on one of the live streams the last few days, and this, you know, everybody's always talking about pets, so we went down through all the kingdom powers and saw like when you needed pets and how far they needed to be ascended and stuff like that. Turns out you need like 3 pets and like only a couple of them fully ascended. So you get 3 pets for every kingdom, like I just said. So it's not a big deal. And this is one of the places. It's hard to do though, because it does cost a lot of gems and a lot of gold, and it's kind of a high level thing to do. But it's there, and you can work on it over time. If you don't want to do it right now for a ton of gems, you could do it for free every day, 3 battles a day, and work your way towards it. But yeah, I got all rewards, so I'm kind of I don't think I can straight rush it yet, which would be, you know, hit this, then hit this, then hit that. That's all you got to do if you're rushing it. We only have 19 sigils, and we need, we still got to do like 15 of these, I think, something like that. You know, 10 to 350, 10 more. Oh wait, that's 20. So to 450, and then 5 more after that. So we got to like 25. We need 25 sigils. We got 19. I might just buy them in the shop, or I got more turns tomorrow too. So I get 4 more sigils tomorrow, 4 or 3 or something like that. So I'm gonna start rushing it, I guess. I'm using Diamantina right now. I might switch out this Dustbringer pretty soon. I got my you guys have been seeing me level this Spirit Walker for quite a while, and I finally got it to 100. So it didn't take too long. Just do it over time. Adventure boards, pet rescues, anytime you can. Whatever class you want to level, just use it on everything that you can, and you will get them to 100 eventually. If you look at all these hundreds, that's how I did all of them. I never rushed any of them. I don't think so. Most of them I didn't, at least. I just did them all slowly over time. And I got a lot of them at 100. I just have a few that aren't. But that's over many, many years, too. I've been playing for 7 years. I really want to do a new account playthrough, like, pretty soon. But But I'm doing Necromancer now, so you're going to see Necromancer for a while. Unless I decide I'm going to change to something else based on my Kingdom powers. But for now, Necromancer, it's 50% start class, and that's kind of how I decided. I'm like, oh, I just did Spirit Walker. Let's find another 50% start class, because those are easier. Your teams are better when you have 50% start. So, let's go. About to change out of this Duskbringer, because it's not really... You know, it was like, okay, get up Diamantina, cast it, win. And then after a while, it was get up Diamantina, cast it, and then cast Duskbringer to finish them off. And now I feel like we're past that point. So... Duskbringer's not really helping us too much, so I think I'm going to take it off the team pretty soon. Well, Diamantina one-shot there, but that was the first battle. Those are always the easiest. Alright, we got Mark, Sana, Sky, Rich, Masked Bishop, Kenji, U7 Tim, Sana, Mark, Livewire. How's it going, y'all? Mark said we're back. Sana said, hey. Sky says, yo, YOLO. Rich says, alright, I'm here, be warned. Sky says, been loving Thrall with the Void Dragon. Right? Thrall is very, very good. And it's a common. And it clears the whole freaking board pretty much. It's always a good choice. It's kind of like the Leprechaun. Mass Bishop says, Sinny and Sinners, greetings. Kenji says, have a great one. Tim says, hey. Do karate on the like button. Lego Man's here. Dr. Mops is here. Sinnycool, yeah. You see my thumbnail for the critiquing the teams? Put Simon on there. There's a good example. Like, I just hit with Diamantina. They still have way too much HP. Even if I had that Duskbringer, I don't think it would wipe it. So, getting to the point where I need to just shoot Diamantina twice. And I might switch into a different team later, just so you guys, if you don't have Diamantina, show you something else maybe. But we just had Nightmare Circus like 2 weeks ago, and I think I did 2 or 3 teams that weekend. You can still use the teams from then. We don't have to make all new teams every single time. But you could use the new Mythic, I guess. I was thinking about getting 2 of the new Mythic just to fart around with it. I wouldn't recommend it. But I was thinking about it. Sometimes that's a thing. Sometimes that's a thing that YouTube channels do for fun. You just get 2 of the Mythic and see how... You can, like, be the guinea pig for everybody else. But right there, Duskbringer did not kill them. So what's the point? I'm going to put the wand on there, I think. If it's not finishing stuff off, then it needs to get lost. Big old green. Thrall. Get out of here. Agent Christ is here. How's it going? JM Ricks. So just rushing it, just trying to get this thing done. I was thinking about just going and, like, of course you have to do all the battles up until a certain point. It's like 200, 250, 300, depending on how far you want to buy up in the shop. So the further you go, the further you do all the battles, the less you have to buy up in the shop. The less times you have to buy that last power potion. But if the sooner you start rushing it, the more you're going to have to buy that last power potion. And that all has to do with Vow Ravens. The more battles you do, the more chances you have at Vow Ravens. So if you're just doing 3 battles, if you're just rushing it every single time, you're going to see less Vow Ravens. And so you're going to have less sigils, so you're going to have to buy more. But I'm kind of accepting... So I did all the rooms up until like 200-ish. 250, somewhere around 200. Then I started like, okay, I'm going to... If I see a Vow Raven, I'm going to then rush it. So there was like one where I saw a Vow Raven in the first room, so I just rushed it. But I was going to do that strategy, but now I'm just like, oh, well, let's just rush it. I got the gems. There's way too much to do in this game. Let's just get it over with. My goal for right this second is getting to level 300 and then running a pure faction so we can see how that looks with the troops actually working properly. Got my niches on. And a new class I'm leveling. This is a great time to level a class. I think you get 2 experience. Yep. And then You know, if you're going all the way to 500, you're gonna get a ton of class experience along the way. As you go to 500, you equip, let's say, Night Weaver at the beginning, and you use it the entire time, and you do every room at least to 200, 250, 300, something like that. Your Night Weaver is going to get tons of experience throughout this journey of going to 500. That's a good reason to use your hero. I don't like those teams with no hero, unless you're super high level. That's why you don't see me doing it too often. Every once in a while you'll see it, like if I'm doing vault keys or something, I'm just trying to hurry up. I didn't mean to go up there. Oops. Sana with the gifted running out there wants February to not be a poo-poo pile. Appreciate that. Somebody said it's a leap year. I haven't looked at the calendar yet to double check that. I've been telling people. So one person tells you it's a leap year, you don't double check it, and then you go around telling everybody. You guys ever do that? Let's check right now. Look at my calendar. Yeah, it is. There's 29 months. I think it was Captain CCPC or whatever told me that. Freaking leap year this year. What up, Dragor? He says, have you done Pure Faction already? Nope. We're doing it right now. Doing it right now. I just got to get there. See, watch this. I mean, he does the death marks at least, but I'm not trying to get terrored. I'm not trying to have these battles last any longer than they need to. If something runs away, then it's gone for the entire... Yeah, it's gone. Sana running out there with her cape on, sliding over the hood, propping open the freaking hood. Guess I shouldn't say hood twice. I gotta come up with something different for that. Jumping over, propping open the hood. Flying over. And Tim got the gifted. I feel like it's been giving it to people that are actually here recently. Like, it used to just give it to whoever. I don't know. It's been like a thing. When gifted memberships first came out, I feel like it did give to the people that were there. And then after a little bit, it just started giving it to whoever, like people I've never even heard of. And then I feel like it's back. Like, I don't know, can you pick who you want to gift it to? Like, let's see. Let's see. Nah, I can't. It won't let me. I don't know, you'd have to probably click on it. Yeah, congrats, Tim. Tim says, Sana, you always gift me, I'm special. Yeah, did you pick him, or did it just do it randomly? Not to, like... Because I want to know if I can pick certain people or what. Let me look at it. I might do my 5 gifted today because make up for the chatathon where I wasn't able to complete it. Instead of making it a goal or something, I'll just give it out for free. Like last month, we made it a goal. If we hit $60 during any live stream or 60 viewers during any live stream, I was going to do the gifted, the 5 memberships. I think since the chatathon fell short by 30 minutes, I'm just going to give it out for no, just for free, for nothing. Maybe today. I think I should probably announce it first, though, but we'll see. Maybe today. Got a submerged dummy. It's great. So let's do this first. Get them death marked at least. Now we're gonna have to like skull him. Oh, there he goes. Glad I did that. Big brain move. It does it randomly. Frank is here. Rich got gifted the other day. You got a dragon god there, Rich. It means you've been a member for a while. YouTube, I don't know, man. Yesterday sucked, right? Our stream went down. That's the first time that's happened in a long time. We've been threatened with it before. We've been threatened. The internet quality is not sufficient. We've had that message a lot of times. But to have the whole stream come down, that was the first in a long time. Probably like at least 6 months. Tim with the 2, running out there to help Sana. Thank you so much. Maybe your butt crack is showing and maybe you have the rag. She don't like that. Just means you're working super hard, dude. You don't have time. You don't have time to pull up your pants. You're working them off your body. You're with your Hank Hill booty. Men get that Hank Hill booty as they get older. They lose their cheeks. We lose our cheeks as we get older. We have a flat bottom. What's up with that? He was having issues too, Mr. T was? Oh man, see, yeah, it's probably YouTube. That's what everybody was saying. Because my internet was fine. Anita is here, hello. Rich says, yes, Annie, I don't know much about membership. I show up and got gifted a few times. You are a dragon god, it must have happened quite a bit. That's not, you don't just stumble into being a dragon god. You'd be I forget his name. My old avatar. Or Harpy Mage. Alright, rushing it. We'll do Pure Faction as soon as I hit 300. I'm gonna try a different team. I already got one in my head, though. I think the strategy is gonna be Strongman. I don't think this chick's gonna hit hard enough to, like, be worth using. Maybe the Strongman giving himself a bunch of attack. And then we have a summon in case the skulls backfire. We got the dude doing all the terror. I'm thinking 2 Strongmans, one of the terror converter, and then like the summoner on the bottom. That's what I'm gonna try. Alright, 3 more battles and we run the Pure Faction. We're just gonna try it. I'm gonna make it to 500 this weekend, but I don't know if it's gonna be in this live stream. We'll probably want to do other things. Did anybody bring any of the Void Dragon teams? Did you come up with something different? I want to try the double. So maybe we'll do that next, after Pure Faction. I just feel like the double would be better than using something like Ella McGrim. Maybe. But I don't recommend it. I started out like the new Mythic on paper looked pretty good. And then, like, once we got it, it looked so similar to the other purple dragons that I was kind of like... It's been an up and down affair with the new Mythic for me. On paper, it looked like an A-, something like that. B+, A-. Once I got it, and I compared it to all the other purple dragons before I used it, I was like, ugh. How is this better than any of the other purple dragons? Like, when are we ever going to use this thing? And I kind of went down to like a B-, just from comparing it to the other purple dragons. Like, thinking, when am I ever going to use it if I have Stella? When am I ever going to use it if I have Diamantina? But as we actually used it, and I saw its looping potential, I think it's like Stella Jr. More like a Stella Jr. And Joshua made a really good point. He's like, the amount of people that don't have Stella and don't have Diamantina, or the amount of people that have Stella or have Diamantina, but are deciding on whether or not to get the new Mythic is a pretty small amount of people. And that's very true. But I'm kind of thinking into the future. I would rather have people get a Mythic that they can use for like a year, 2 years. It's going to be good for a while, like High King Iron Gut or the Wild King or Iron Hawk and stuff like that. To recommend you to throw all your keys, which are hard to save up, and you could be throwing them at, if you're a lower level player, and you don't even have like half the Mythics yet, sometimes throwing keys randomly, when it's not a new Mythic, is better than throwing them at the new Mythic. Because you have a 50% chance to get something better than the new Mythic. Now this one is, like I said, I got it sitting at about a B plus right now. So it's more like, you know, I don't know. It's like a guarantee instead of shooting for something else that's better and will last you longer. I just feel like worst case scenario, you get it, and then you use it for a month or two, or 3 weeks, or 5 weeks, or something, and then you end up getting Stella, or you end up getting Diamantina, or and you never use it again. But if that doesn't happen, let's say you just get bad luck, you don't have Diamantina, you don't have Stella, then you got a decent dragon for a while until that happens. Just like a big depends, and it's gonna have to fall on y'all to decide for yourself based on your account how many mythics you have, and do you have Diamantina, do you have Stella or not. Would you rather throw keys randomly to try for top 20 mythics, or would you rather have the guarantee that you're gonna get yourself a B plus that can take the place of Stella and Diamantina for a while until you get them? It is like it's a midnight. Like if we ever have a midnight restriction, if we ever have a daemon restriction, it's gonna be the best option. But how often, out of all the typings, do we have a daemon restriction? And there's 38 kingdoms, and once in every 38 weeks we're gonna have a midnight. So I don't know. I keep going back and forth on whether to recommend people to go for it or not. I would have to, like, if this, then this, and do a bunch of them. Like, make a checklist for each person. I'd almost have to, like, look at your account and tell you, all right, you got this many keys, you got this many gems, you got these mythics. Should you go for this new mythic? I would have to look at multiple different things on your account to decide. So you kind of have to do that on your own. Let's make the Pure Faction team. Let's go ahead and save this one. Get out of here. Go. Go on, get. Nightmare Circus. See what y'all was saying. Chad is here. Jam Rick says need to get those butt cheek supports like Hank Hill got. Get a Brazilian butt lift. Sana says we are getting a purple TOD. The Void Dragon could be... it's short-sighted thinking, though, if you're going to get it just for 1 week. Purple is one of those colors, though, where, you know, we just... Like, Secra is no longer a thing, and maybe the dragon could take the place of Secra. Purple is one of those colors where it's kind of hard sometimes to figure out a purple team, so... But, like I said, we're going to get it just for Tower of Doom, and then your Tower of Doom is over, and now you still got it. And Anita says, can't stay. They're working on the electricity on our streets. We have been without power for a couple of hours. Got to save my phone battery. I feel ya. They've been doing dumb stuff outside of my house, too. They don't even give you any warning. The water shut off for 2 or 3 hours, like, a few weeks ago. Nobody warned me at all. That's why I think they screwed up and did something stupid. Yeah, thank you, Anita, for wasting some of your battery on us, on me. Stella, if she was a journey troop. Rich says, I was just happy I got the Void when I get new mythic. I don't give the new mythic for 3 times following. Rayman says, I threw 10,000 guild seals and 2,000 glory keys at our new mythic with no luck. See, that's the problem. The people that don't get it. It's not always the people that get it that I'm chastising or whatever, saying you shouldn't have did what you did, or it's the people going for it because everybody's telling them it's awesome or whatever, and then they wait all their keys and don't get it. Now all your keys are gone and you don't have it. Now if you throw a couple keys and you get it, like, who cares? I mean, you just got it for free pretty much, so does it really matter if it's good or not? But it's like you taking that chance. As soon as you start hitting that button to try for it, you should have already you should have already decided before you start. Don't say, like, oh, I'll just use 500 and see if I get it or not. You shouldn't take that chance if it's not gonna be a game changer or something. Like if you shouldn't have threw any keys in the first place, you shouldn't throw like 500 and say, "Oh, I'll just try 500," because that stuff adds up, and you could have 500 for the next one. This doesn't really apply for this one because this one's actually decent. I'll call it good. It's not top 10 though. It's not top 20. All right, let's. I think I'm gonna do this move. I think the strong man could carry us. And this thing's gonna be nice. This was always on my team. And Ringmaster I had dropped off my team because he didn't have any summoning. So the only thing we took off, I think we took off one fire juggler and put on we took off all the fire jugglers and put strongman and ringmaster. A double strongman with a ringmaster. This thing's gonna be nice, especially if terror goes off. Banner. Purple. Guess brown. Let's just go all in on that strongman. Alright, let's see what happens. You think, is it gonna save? I'm gonna go ahead and run a battle and then I'll go do my medals. Because I'm always worried it's not gonna save and I don't feel like redoing that team. Even though it's easy. Supernova's here, Social's here. Dr. Mop says, so the +3 kingdom skill on power level gives +3 magic to the magic kingdom? Dr. Mop says, I was watching your kingdom leveling guide yesterday. I feel dumb. So the +3 kingdom skill on the power level gives +3 magic. It gives you +3 magic for everything, for your whole account. Any stats you get from kingdom power or level is for your whole account. Like, your magic just goes up by that much for everything. Like, the factions are the things that make it confusing. If you're a faction, you can up your horde level and get a bunch of stats, but that doesn't apply anywhere except for in the faction. There's nothing like that in the kingdoms. If you get a stat in a kingdom, you get it for the whole everything. It's not just for the kingdom. Alright, so gain a bunch of attack and life. Or we can look for some mana. We got blue into purple. Let's be greedy, get some mana. We had a barrier anyway. I think I'm not going to cast this guy unless there's a lot of terror gems or a lot of skulls or I need a summon. Let's get these skulls. Bang! Look at that, dude. He just crushed his face in. Right, let's cast this. Let's do this one. And what do we got? Green to terror. So green to purple. Right here, we got it. Now they're all terrored up. We should probably do that first thing instead of third thing. We probably should have did that as soon as possible. Get them all terrored up so we don't have to... I don't want them casting this on me. Do we even... Immune to terror. Not immune. Not immune. I'm gonna grab this. I don't know. Skulls. Bang. Almost killed it. Keep wanting to take this. There keeps being other things to take. Go back over here. And now we don't even really need brown or purple. Let's just do the strongman. Big old purple. Let's do them again. We're just looking for skulls now. We could do this, I guess. We do got 8. So that'd be 13 skulls. Let's take this. 7 now. Do that. Let's just see what happens. Now's the time. Ooh, nice. Better to experiment with it on level 300 than on 500. And they ran. Alright, good first battle there. Shua is here, says Cinny's the coolest. Appreciate that. Supernova says next week is going to be interesting because we never had a TOD during a campaign. It's a good observation. I didn't even think about that. Lego Man says strong man can't flee, so maybe put one at bottom, push others up. Ooh, maybe. Just like if I lose one, I want the other one to be standing there, ready to go. I don't know. That's a good idea, though. If we have any trouble with people running away, maybe I will try that. That's a good, a good thing to think. So we want we want this up as soon as possible. The Fire Lion. Red and yellow. Nope. Alright, made some red for me and yellow. There we go. And here we go. Alright, got them terrored. Big red. It's hard to tell sometimes where those extra turns are. With all these weird gems on the board. 11. 17. That's probably pretty good. Let's do it. They can't do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Yep. What else? Strong man, if nothing else. Let's go. Plus he makes a Terror Gem, so we can just cast both of them, make more Terror Gems, and then cast this. It's only 10, though, because they just took something. Let's do it again. 13, that's pretty good. Bang, bang. Having no trouble at all. Time for the final battle, though. This is where the rubber meets the road. It is only level 300. We're just getting a feel for it. Locking it in. Getting some renown, getting some points. We know what we want to do once we hit 500. You don't want to go all the way to 500 and then start trying to figure out what you're going to do with your team. Smarter, I feel, to try 200, 300, 400, or at least a couple. Yellow and red. Take skulls. Alright, do we have it? Shua. I'm strong, man. Says social. Mark says, got the Void Dragon on mobile within 200 gems, but PS5, no luck at all. 4,000 keys wasted on PS5. Dope. Dr. Mop says, almost got Blighted Lands to power level 20. Just need 100 on Diabolist. That's good. That's a Magic Kingdom, right? I could definitely tell you if I was looking at the map. Let's do this. We got this now. Terror what we can terror. Too bad that Ringmaster's not up. There's a lot of Terror Gems. Let's just do this. Come on, Ringmaster. There we go. 19. Crush their faces in. Bang, bang. Bang. They're like dodging or something, huh? Dodging. 20% chance. Alright, a strong man. Yellow. Sure. Let's do this. Eventually we'll get up the Ringmaster with all that purple. For now, let's do this. Hoping for skulls. Oh no, they're terrored down there. All we gotta do is finish, though. Even if those two die, it's fine. If we make it to the final battle and then, like, one of them runs away, who cares? Like, we're almost done. We don't need to do it deathless. I'm gonna try to get up the Ringmaster. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, there he goes. And she's dodging. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. I don't even really care that they did that. I was just saying, like, it doesn't matter too much. We just need skulls now. Slow skulls. So we can't make them. Oh, did I miss a blue? Come on now. Give me skulls. He's gonna keep summoning and crap. He does have terror, though. He could get out of here via terror. Thank you. So all good. That's kind of as planned. No big deal. One of my guys ran away from the battle. Not like he died or anything. It's just pretty much what we thought. And I got Pure Faction done on 300. Should I make a couple more teams for y'all? Do you guys need a team, or you're already like playing and don't need it? It's already Saturday. See what y'all are saying, because otherwise I'll probably just play the game normally. Unless somebody needs a team for Nightmare Circus. I'm just doing Diamantina. I'm gonna... Here, let's fix my team quickly. I didn't even have my right medals on either there. Let's go here. I was going to paste. And then get this out of here. Do this. Get the wand. Throw this back like that. And we'll run through one quickly with the new team. You can put Stella where Diamantina is. You can put the new dragon where Diamantina is. So now it's like, let's just get up Diamantina. Don't worry about Duskbringer. I could even switch into a Zul'Goth High King Iron Gut later. Once this stops two-shotting. Because if we got a three-shot, I don't know. Yeah, the wand is great. Blessing and cursing. We should run a poll. I want to see how many of y'all have Diamantina or Stella. All right, let's run a poll, you guys. Start a poll. Do you have Stella or Diamantina? So you don't need both. You don't need just one or the other. Do you have one or the other? Stella or Diamantina? If you have both, pick yes. If you have Diamantina, pick yes. If you have Stellarix, pick yes. If you have none, if you have no Stellarix and you have no Diamantina, pick no. Do you have Stella or Diamantina? Yes or no? If you have both, pick yes. If you have Diamantina, pick yes. If you have Stella, pick yes. If you have Diamantina but not Stella, pick yes. If you have Stellarix but not Diamantina, pick yes. The only people picking no are the people that have nothing. None. Neither one of them. Only people picking no have no Diamantina and no Stellarix. Let's see what happens. I want to know. Ooh, Rich got 3 kingdoms to 19. Sky says I'm just getting mine to level 5. This game, says Dr. Mops. Rayman says, great job, Sky. Supernova says, do you guys think they'll nerf the metal troops next round of refunds? I don't know. What metal troops? Shua says, I'm 5 kingdoms away to having all mine to 15 thanks to your guides. What I did was gold farm until I had 570k. Did 1 or 2 a week for 35 weeks. Alright. I like that you planned it out like that. We all started out there at one point, says Rain Man. John says, lurking while load equipment for gig tonight. Well, good luck on your gig tonight, man. Rock their socks off, says Jed. Smash that thumb, says Social. Professor says, but oddly, no magic boost this campaign if I'm reading the artifact correctly. I guess we haven't had any yet. We should get them eventually, right? Lego Man says, Strongman is real good. I like being able to skip turns, not having to make bad moves. Yeah. You just cast them. Oh, now he's not. But they're dead. Dr. Mop says, you have watched that video loads over the years and learned something new every time. It's because I'm short on books, so I wanted to work out where to use them. Magic, Zalkari, 3 green books. Yep. Zalkari, everybody should do, because it's green. You gotta do your Magic Kingdom first, because you don't want to run out of Imperial Deeds, which are shared amongst all the kingdoms. But everybody's second kingdom will be Zalkari. Like, that's a... not a depends. You can either pick Darkstone or Karakoth as your first magic, and first one that you get to 20, and your second one is always Zalkari, no matter who you are. All right, so that's a Nightmare Circus. We did the Pure Faction. I gotta get. I'm on 310. I'll probably play for like an hour tonight, an hour tomorrow, get it done. Sana's using Mortal Chain, Double Tesla, and Leprechaun. That's a good one. Wand is good. Dr. Mop says PvP helps, but it's slow and random. I save the gold for books. You should. Nice, Lego Man. Sky says I'm in the minority so far. Mark says, what side of Wand of Stars do most people use? I tend to favor the blessing side. The best one to use is the first option, because it has more colors and it's more likely to hit. If you pick the second option, you're just doing purple and yellow. That's only 2 colors. That's less likely to hit and get you an extra turn and whatnot. The first one is 4 colors. So when you lay out those elemental stars, you have way more likely to match them and get, keep it on your turn and get tons of mana. And so the first option is always the best. You should always pick that first option unless you're specifically cursing or you see that there's a ton of yellow and a ton of purple on the board and you know you can't miss. 75 to 90% of the time, you should pick the first option on the Wand of Stars. It's just way, 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 way more likely in that it's 4 colors instead of 2. It's like twice as likely that you'll hit and get an extra turn and stuff. You don't have to have them both, you just have to have one or the other to pick yes. Well, Chad, if you have one on either account, you should pick yes. If you have Diamantine on any account, or you have Stella on any account, you should pick yes. Professor says no if you look ahead on Artifact, 0 for Magic. What? That's weird. Big Magic boost to your team with Wand. Supernova says I doubt they'll nerf the metal troops. I don't really know what you mean, metal troops. It's like every troop in the game that you have metal, they're going to nerf them? Because that's different for everybody. Not everybody has the same troops metaled. Yeah, the curse is nice when you need it. But let's play the game normally now. I did the Nightmare Circus. Maybe I'll go get the... Let's try to get 2 Stellas, just for fun. Or, 2... I said Stella. Stella Juniors. I'll just do Guild Seals, because it's most likely. And this... I will never run out of keys. I don't need mythics. I have all the mythics in the game. It's me just wasting because why not? Nobody else should do this. Is it gonna come? I got purple orbs still and everything. Like this 100... I could probably replicate that 140 with just purple orbs. This is nothing. I hope it don't take forever, but... There it is. I got 2 of them now. Let's see what happens. Anybody try 2 of them yet? Don't tell me if they did. If I don't like them, don't tell me about it. I don't like mentioning their name. Alright, down to, I think... We did a bunch of these teams yesterday, so if you're interested in the Void Dragon more than you are into Nightmare Circus, we did a ton of teams yesterday for the Void Dragon. Let's do... What am I doing? The Void Dragon. Are we gonna keep La Raza? This will be like a no hero team, probably. Just get Thrall. Come on, Thrall. I'm gonna go to you and see if he's easier to get to. Kinda. Archmagus. It doesn't matter because we don't have a hero. But Banner, we definitely need purple out the butt. Out the Hank Hill flat butt. Probably fine with the Banner. Let's just see what happens. I'm just curious. I'm not saying this is good. Definitely need purple pretty early. Where you at, purple? Come on, purple. There you are. Once I got started, they didn't get a turn. We need that one purple match at the very start of battle. The sooner that happens, the better the team looks. Like right here. Bang, we're up. Boom. Bang. My turn. My turn. My turn. Get out of here. Let's run through it again. Maybe we even do an Anu. I'll make everything faster. We're just looping anyway. We're not saying the Void Dragon hits hard. We're just saying it can loop. Yo, Brian. How's it going, man? Yellow. We got Thrall. Boom. There's the Void Dragon. Loop. Not loop. It's okay, though. Loop. Eh? I think it's something you could do. If you're just going after boss chests or something, or if you were doing vault keys, or you just need an all purple team, or purple. Boom. My turn. Loop, loop. 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 Enemy got one turn that time. It's because I was farting around with Thrall. Get rid of that yellow. Where's our purple? There it is. Thrall's up. Cast Thrall. Dragon's up. Loop. Okay. Uh-oh. Thrall. Oh, still our turn. That counts. Loop. 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 Let's get this boss chest and I'll be done with this experiment. It's working, though. Just no hero. Could use your hero with wand or something with thief class or archimagus or something. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Can you do it? Loop. 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 Dead. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's beat the boss. Lots of gems on adventure board. That's the truth. It's the queen bee of dragons, says Social. Rayman says, gotta start my day. Have an awesome, productive day, everyone. Chad's lurking. I get the mythics in the chest so easy. It's because I have no fear of running out of keys. So it kind of looks that way. You're probably like hitting the button and like, no. Hitting the button like clenching your butt cheeks like, oh. Hitting the button like, oh man. Hitting the button like, ah. Hitting the button like, oh. I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Like, I don't even care. It probably just looks a type of way. I did have a really easy time this time, though. I mean, the guild seals I had to use a little bit. But, like, my first dragon, I got very easily with glory keys. So you're right about that. Sometimes I have trouble, though. It's going to happen. Just because I got lucky on this one. I've had times where I've had to spend a ton of keys. Happens to everybody. Ooh, we got the mythic boss. We got to do this. So 62% of y'all have, you don't have Diamantina and you don't have Stella on any account. I feel like a couple of y'all picked the wrong option, maybe. Just got a feeling. I think at least one person picked the wrong option there. Just got a feeling deep in my bones. One or two people picked the wrong option. They thought I meant, do you have Stella and Diamantina? Maybe we should run separate polls. See how it turns out. So let's end this poll. 41% of everybody here has either Stella or Diamantina. It's almost half of y'all. A little bit less than half. But anyway, if you want to try this team for yourself, here you go. It's not rocket science. It's kind of probably the least brain power team ever. Yeah, let's end this poll. We'll just do you have Diamantina? No lying. Not allowed to lie. Do you have Diamantina? Do you have Diamantina? This is like any account. Do you have it anywhere at all? Do you have it? There. Do you have Diamantina? Vote on that one. Can I do two at the same time? I don't think so. Yeah, it won't let me run two at the same time. What's a Q&A? It says start a Q&A. Huh. Rich says my first 219 are Leonis, Drifting Dragon's Claw. John says, I don't know about rocking the socks off. The music I sing will send them to sleep. Are they talking about nerfing metal troops or something? Dragonites are hard to get. Perfect dungeons suck. It's more about doing vault events than perfect. I wouldn't rely on getting perfect dungeons. It's more like do the vault event properly for at least 10 hours. Using the right team, not chasing pets. This is just however this turns out, if a lot of people don't have Diamantina and don't have Stellarix, that means they're probably doing the vault event incorrectly, and they'd rather chase pets than get vault keys. Because the more vault keys you get, the more gems you're gonna get. The more gems you got, the more dungeon offers you can buy. The more Dragonite you got. The more vault event you do, the more Dragonite gnomes you see. The more Dragonite you get. I say it till I'm blue in the face on the vault events, but people still just do their own thing. Tesla and Red Macaco and chasing pets and jumping out of the money machine to pick up dimes. Alright, so we gotta do PV. Let's do this adventure board. Maybe we just go with this team for fun. Shua's missing an Ironhawk. We'll use Rowan, I guess. I'm getting no class experience for this, though, so I'm probably not going to keep it. Let's go to something else. I hate not getting class experience. I'm done with Spirit Walker, though. Let's see. How can I tailor this to Rowan team? ISR. This doesn't matter. Don't want a purple storm. We might want a blue storm, though. We want the 50% start. Rowan's the main thing. Alright. We barely have... Alright, leveling Necromancer now. Brian says I gave up on Diamantina. I have one ring, literally 6 or more copies of all but one dragon. I could have 2. Well, even if you give up on Diamantina, don't give up on Dragonite. You could just not open eggs and have a ton of Dragonite. Maybe they'll change the way they... Like with Stella, for some reason you get Stella way easier. Like the RNG is way softer. So they might... What if they turn down Diamantina to the Stellarix levels? Let's get these gems. Event keys. If you're having bad luck with eggs, don't stop getting Dragonite. You should just kind of be getting it while you're doing vault events anyway, you know? Without even trying. How many are left to level? I don't know. We can count. Let's see. More than you would... I think I have like 5 or something. Okay, so 1. Nightweaver just came out. That's 2, 3. Look at all them hundreds. Four? 5? I think 5. Let's start from the beginning if we want to know for real. Alright, ready? There's 38 classes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 left to do. Doing it my way. Not sitting here just leveling classes. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, you gotta collect a Dragonite either way. Even if you're not trying for Diamantina or Stellaryx, you should still save up Dragonite. If you're sick of Diamantina, try for Stellaryx. It's way easier. Costs more, but I feel like you get less screwed. I only got like 3 or 4 purple dragons, and that's it. So for 6 dragons, it took me 10 eggs. For Diamantina, it took me like 16 to 20. Like twice as many. Diamantina took me twice as many eggs as Stellaryx. And that's across the board. You've seen other people get it super easy. So maybe switch. Like, that's... Hey, if you're having bad luck, switch to the other one. Don't just call it a day and stop trying. That's never the answer. Alright, adventure board done. Let's go fail the dungeon. Like everybody, I fail the dungeon just as much as everybody else. I fail the dungeon so much, it's crazy. Look, every time. Pick traps first 2. I got Diamantina. I'm also buying offers because I have gems from doing the Vault event. $202. I just gotta buy the stupid weapons now. Or I buy 2 weapons. I still got a lot to go. I gotta save up like 2,000 Dragonite. I'm like... But it's way better once you get the random dragons out of the way. It's just a matter of time. What's here? Oh, yeah. Four days. Okay. So what else is going on? We did... Venture board, we did the dungeon, we did Pure Faction, we ran a Void Dragon team. Could do Underspire. We could do Vault Keys. I need to do PvP pretty bad. How are we doing on Invasion? Pretty close. 30 Dragonite right there, too. And an Orb of Minions. This is, hey, an orb for your pets, so you don't have to go get as many. And here's some Dragonite. Being in a good guild. Where am I at? Should I play? I'm 20th. I'm still using my stupid low-level team. Not stupid, but I need to, I don't think Defiance, at this point, Defiance is, not doing too much, but I'm like, I don't feel like changing it. My video from, Monday has 2 other teams that are probably better. I just don't feel like switching. Invasion's so easy anyway, it's like, who cares? Eight towers. Let's do our 4. We'll do this, then we'll go do PvP, I guess. It's just gonna be more Diamantina. I don't know. I've been like, should I chase silver marks or should I just get VP? If you just want to get it over with, you just get VP. If you want to get the pets and crap, you got to get silver marks. Now that dude's not one-shotting all of a sudden. Kill that before it casts. Grab this. Let's shoot this on that. Kill it. Hit something else. So this can then kill that. Now he's got one tower left. Let's do yellow and purple. Get up our weapon. They're gonna cast. But they're dead. So they can't. Alright, 2 more of these, and then PvP, and then, depending on how long we stream today, which, probably not too much longer at this point. I'll try to do as much as I can in the next 25 minutes or so. Let y'all see as much as you can see. Different things. Alright, can you kill anything? Yay, you got it. And you are not going to kill it, right? Oh, so close. So you might be wasting a spot. You do give stats. Alright, one more. I'm not going to do all Val Ravens and stuff. Alright, let's see. Sky says I refuse to quit. Already 5 out of 6 and only 1 repeat so far for Diamantina. That's great. That's great, because I got a lot of repeats. If you only had 1 repeat so far, then you're doing just fine. Brian says, question, in Kingdom level 12, 14, 17, 19, it reads plus 25 faction horde stats. Does this mean you get those stats from Associated Underworld Kingdom? Yeah, just for when you're doing that Associated faction, you get 25% more stats in that faction. And only there. So if you already have the faction done, it does nothing. If you still need to do the faction, it'll be helpful and give you a little bit more stats. That's why I recommend doing soft caps and not worrying about that stuff, because that stuff doesn't matter too much. We talked about Kingdom Power a billion times. I can talk about it again, though. Y'all know how I feel about it. You want to do Darkstone? Well, you know how it goes. Like, you got to get to a certain... You get all your Magic Kingdoms to 5, right? And then you get all your Kingdoms to 5. And then you get all your Magic Kingdoms to 10. And then you get all your Kingdoms to 10. And then you get all your Magic Kingdoms to... Then you're working towards 20. After that. For your power levels. You want to do your Magic Kingdoms first, because Magic stat is the best stat in the game. And you could use some weird... You could use weird... You know, you could waste your time on the class that's not a Magic Kingdom. You could waste time. You could waste souls and trait stones and get the wrong mythic, and make sure you're doing a Magic Kingdom. And then as far as level, I can't look at that one because I already have it fully. Nothing really matters until 10, where you get a stat. And you want to do your Magic Kingdoms first so you can get your Magic stat. This is not a Magic Kingdom. But you want to get all your Magic Kingdoms to level 10. Then get all your Kingdoms to 10. And then get your Magic Kingdoms to 15. And then get all your Kingdoms to 15. Then 20 is freaking hard because you got to do books and crap. So you don't really want to be doing anything. You just want to only do Magic Kingdoms. You don't want to go around doing 16 on all of them. You should never do that anyway. You should always do your Magic Kingdoms first. Because they're shared resources amongst all the kingdoms. Like if you click this button right here, you're using Imperial Deeds that you'll now not be able to use in a Magic Kingdom. And the gold, I mean, the gold is nothing to scoff at. You'll be using 300 freaking thousand gold on this stupid 10% bonus myth stones. Who really cares? Where are you going to waste your gold and waste your Imperial Deeds to do that? Nobody does explore anymore. So who cares? That's a detriment now. That's getting to boss chests quicker during vault events. So you have to deal with slower verse farming. This is a detriment now. This is where the most argument happens, is right here. Everybody should get all their kingdoms to 15. It's just the order that you do them in. You should do the magic kingdoms first. You're not gonna... Who cares if you get +1 HP? I mean, you want it, but it's not... You do your magic ones first. So you shouldn't be sitting here like, oh, I better do this and that to get to level 8 on midnight. Who cares if you don't have your magic kingdoms all to 10 first? Oh, I better do this and that to get this midnight kingdom to level 9, and you don't have all your magic kingdoms to 10? Who cares then? You're going to end up wasting time or resources doing these when you should be worried about your magic kingdoms. Darkstone. Karakoth. Is it Blighted Lands? I always forget this one. Yeah, Blighted Lands. Darkstone, Karakoth, Blighted Lands, Zal'Kari, Silverglade. If those aren't done, you shouldn't worry about the other ones. And once they are done, you can start worrying about the other ones. You don't just randomly pick a kingdom and go, oh, let's see what I'm supposed to do here. No. There's soft caps. Who cares about anything in between the stats? You don't get anything great. None of this is... Like, this matters, but it matters when you do all of them. It adds up if you have all of them done. Getting a little extra 400 gold a day is not going to help. And once you get down here, it's like, yay. 0.25? Thank you. I'm so glad I did whatever that was. This is like a big... Between 10 and 20. Like, who cares until you get to 20? Like, this is cool and everything, but make sure you have your magic kingdoms done first. You shouldn't be worrying about any of this crap on any kingdom unless your magic kingdom's already done. Because none of this is really going to help you. But more magic will definitely help you. And this will help you if it adds up, if you have all your kingdoms done, but... One kingdom to get it to level 17 isn't going to do too much if your magic kingdom's not already done. I made a whole video on it, and I know some of y'all saying you got to watch it a few times, but I've wanted to make a soft cap video for so long, but I just know it won't get views, so I just don't. It's like a disservice to the community that, you know, who is spamming best team ever for every new troop. 5 videos a day, because then my videos don't get seen, and like actual good information that you actually are going to need doesn't get seen. It's like you're trying to watch TV and you're trying to find your show, whatever your favorite show is, but instead there's a bunch of like reality shows on. Just back to back to back to back, every single channel's got reality shows on. Women, divorcees, and housewives, and you know, hip hop women, you know, little ladies. They got a farm and they're riding a horse and all this dumb stuff, just spamming the whole. So you can't even find the good show that you're looking for. And the good show that you're looking for, they just say, screw it, I'm not going to make shows anymore because there's all this stupid reality TV on. There's little people riding horses and big-bootied women spending a bunch of money in a big house and housewives in Hollywood doing blah, blah, blah. Like, that's what's happening to Gems of War on YouTube right now. It's a bunch of crap spamming the whole thing, and you can't even find the good videos that will actually help your account. I would make a soft cap video and totally explain it, because it happens in multiple places in the game where you should worry about a certain point instead of worrying about the in-between. It doesn't matter until you get to the certain point. You shouldn't go around just picking at every single... Like, concentrate. Don't go around picking at every kingdom and getting one little thing in every kingdom. Like, concentrate. Get your magic kingdoms done. And then focus down something else after that. Focus down, focus down, focus down. Don't pick and pick and pick and pick. The easiest example is like the Horde soft caps, you know, but I've gone over that a million times too. Where you don't, like, why would you do two? Why the heck would you do 170 when you could do 177? Why would you go from 155 to 170 if you're not going to go all the way to 177 and get the stat? That's a waste. You might as well stay at 155. In some of these kingdoms, it's the same thing. If you're at the stat, why go like 2 power levels up and get like barely anything instead of like doing your magic kingdoms or something? People concentrate on the wrong things. They're going around to all the kingdoms and getting them to like power level the 13 or something weird. You gotta do them in the magic kingdoms first. Anyway, we gotta worry about what matters. There's just too much going on in this game. It's really confusing. You come into the game, there's just, we're bombarded with tons of resources and tons of things to do, and you got to figure it out. One day you do figure it out. You're like, okay, this is the most important thing. I should be doing this. If I get done with this, then I can move on to that. I shouldn't be sitting here and doing explore and treasure hunt and arena and PvP, and you shouldn't just skip around doing everything. You should concentrate. Do the thing that needs to be done today because it's gone tomorrow. Let's do PvP, though, for a couple minutes. Got purple, we could run, whatchamacallit? The new dragon. I should just go copy it. I hate being dumb. Just go copy it, dude. Where's it at? Right here. Is this saving time? I don't know. I already had it copied. Great job. What a save time. If I just pasted. Brian says I'm still gathering Dragonite. I am starting on Stellarix. Dr. Mouse says 25 watching, 18 votes. Maybe people are scared. They're scared to vote. They're chicken. Too chicken to vote. Now let's end that poll. I'm ending it soon. So if you want to vote, vote. Lego Man says, getting my second Ironhawk tomorrow. Just need a few diamonds from Sunday's dungeon offers. Alright. Good job, Lego Man. Cat is here. Glad to not be working. Tim says, Vault Keys, I want a faster clearing team. My Diamantina one-shots. Stellarix probably does it even better. Tesla's probably pretty good. If you don't have those. What was I using? Sometimes I just use whatever to level a class. Like, I'm not... Lately, though, I've been the same way. Like, I just want to get this done. So I do Diamantina. Mark says I have 40 Vault Keys left from Vault Weekend. Should I save them or do them now? You just do... You never save them. Just do them. If you have time, do them. There's probably other things you should do each day first, but if you have time at the end of the day, always open your Vault Keys. There is, like, tarot card thing, you know, like, sometimes there's a tarot card that's not out yet, and you're saving your Vault Keys, because when this tarot card finally comes out, you're going to do your Vault Keys. But we have so many Vault events now, it's not really worth waiting now. That's like an old thing, where you save your Vault Keys and you open them because you're waiting for a tarot card. That's from, like, 2 years ago or a year ago. Like, these days, we have a Vault event every month. You can replenish your whole key stack. By the time that tarot card actually comes out, you can get back all the Vault Keys you have right now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's never a time where you should save Vault Keys. Just open them. Do them right now. Professor says next Vault 223, so get them done. Brian says getting in those books is the only reason I PvP. Professor says Vault is same week as Crappy Journey. Tyrion's here. Heidi ho, neighbor Tim. Dr. Mop says do the Stella poll, too. Reminder. I will. I'm going to catch up in the chat, then I'll end the Diamantina poll. Shua says I'm on Switch and we have no weekend event this weekend. That's weird. Supernova says thanks to be back to back Vault weekends. I have 300 million gold so far. Hundreds of keys left over. I'm only getting 6 gems in the rewards. That's a lot of gold. Rich says, alright, off to work. Alright, man, we'll see you. Have a good one. Brian says, so that 25% just applies to Underworld. Yep, that's it. Sky says, I've burned so many trait stones and souls doing Kingdom Power. The leveling to 10 and 15 weren't bad, but leveling the power takes so long. Yeah, just make sure you do your magic kingdoms first, because, you know, like, trait stones are shared amongst all the kingdoms, souls are shared, gold is shared. Like, you don't want to just go around willy-nilly leveling kingdoms, because then you're going to run out of a certain trait stone, or run out of... You want to run out of them on a magic kingdom, not some other random kingdom. Professor, I agree. Midnight should have been magic, for sure. We need a new magic kingdom, Sana, I know. Yeah, like Dr. Mop says. Livar says, we all did Sky. Eventually you come to a point where you have a surplus of trait stones, right? One of these days you're going to not even worry about trait stones. You're going to have so many you don't even think about them anymore. I have 500 of each arcane or something. It's crazy. I don't even need to worry about them. And then I have a bunch of orbs. If I didn't have those trait stones, I have enough orbs. That's what happens in this game. Some of the resources that you used to worry about will become obsolete and you won't need them anymore. Like, I don't even need diamonds. I bet 75 to 90% of y'all still need diamonds, and I don't need them at all. That's something that will happen. The only thing that, like, gold and gems are the 2 resources, and glory maybe, that you'll always need forever. That's why they're the best. You can never have enough. Souls you can have enough, and why sit there and soul farm? One of these days you're gonna not need souls anymore. And you just, all that time you soul farmed is kind of a waste. Gold farming is a tiny bit more acceptable because you always need gold. You can never have too much gold. Same with gems. Same with glory. Glory can change into any other resource. F-Lee's here! Brian says, I've gotten all kingdoms to level 10, all magic kingdoms 15. I'm looking at the cost to get the rest 15 because I need 16 plus. Yeah, once you get all your magic kingdoms 15, you can go around and start messing with the rest of the kingdoms. I would, like, concentrate them down, though. Like, don't pick at all of them. Like, go find you an attack kingdom or something and go get it all the way. It's better to get to the stat faster than to, like, pick at all the kingdoms and slowly get all of them to the stat. I'd rather have that stat sooner. So you concentrate on it. You just pick a random kingdom. Like, after you get your magic kingdoms done, used to be they would say, like, do attack kingdoms next. And get all your magic kingdoms done, then work on attack kingdoms. Because offense is king. And that's probably still true. But you don't go around and get like 11 in all the kingdoms, then 12 in all the kingdoms, then 13 in all the kingdoms, then 14. No. You get 15 in magic, and then you start working on other ones and get them all the way. Livewire says 2 times chat spam. First one didn't show at first. Hey, no problem. I saw that. It's all good. Social says first step in gyms is watch all Sinnycool's vids and don't be a stupid dummy. Duh, stupid. Duh, stupid. Idiot. Duh. Nah, I need to do a new account playthrough because I've been feeling like... I'm starting to feel like I'm out of touch because I'm so high level and... But it's not my fault. Like, I'm just playing the game normally. I'm not even... I don't pay for anything. I'm totally free to play. I'm just playing the game right for so long that I have way too much crap. I want to kind of start over almost. Because I want to prove it. Everything I'm saying, I want to prove it. I want to go back and restart. I'll have nothing. I won't have any privilege. I'll have nothing. And I will play like everybody else. And I'll show you everything I'm saying is true. And I've already done it twice. I've already done 2 new account playthroughs where I proved it. That everything I'm saying is true. I already proved it twice. With 2 new account playthroughs. But now it's like, oh, well, it's been a year since you did the last one. Maybe even 2 years, I don't even know. So it's about that time again. I just got to figure out when, and the problem with new account playthroughs with me is I can't play it every day. I don't have the time. I'm still going to play my main account. And my main account always gets priority. So when I'm doing a new account playthrough, I just got to find extra time and play it when I can, and it's not going to be every day. And am I going to show every step, every minute that I play the new account playthrough, or am I going to play off a video a little bit? Am I going to play a little bit every day, or am I just going to play like a bunch on a day or two of the week? I got to figure that out, because that's always the problem. I feel like in the last new account playthrough, I kind of showed way too much. I was over-explaining all the mechanics on every single battle, which I know helped some people, but kind of bogged it down, slowed it down, made it probably hard to watch. But I don't know the solution. Then it's like, you get kicked out of guilds because you only play once or twice a week, and people don't, even if you tell them beforehand, like, this is the plan, I'm only going to play on Sundays, and I'm going to play for like 3 hours on Sunday, and they still kick you out anyway, even if you tell them beforehand. Then if you get in some friends guild, then it looks like you're getting privilege, and I want to make it so nobody has an excuse as to why I'm doing so good. The only reason is because I'm doing everything right, and it's all because of wisdom and no privilege or advantage. I'll show you that you don't need to soul farm. I'll show you that you don't need to gold farm. I'll show you how to do everything in the right order. 3 more. I'll show you how awesome it is just to get into a guild and keep working your way up the ranks and get into better guilds and stuff. Show you why I do the mastery in the order I do it in, and what troops to use, and that you don't need every single troop in the game. You don't need mythics. You'll be fine. Tyrion says probably shouldn't have missing so many mythics on alt, but crafted 3rd Ironhawk. That's awesome though, you got 3 Ironhawks. Dr. Mom says, yeah, I remember chasing the orange dots in Explorer to get more trait stones resources. I did that for like a week or two too. I found it was better to stick in the same kingdom where you know the enemies and nothing's gonna happen, and jumping around kind of takes time to... Stuff happens, you find barriered enemies, summoning enemies, submerged enemies. It's just for a little bit of extra trait, like mist stones, like who cares? And now it's like Explorer is so old news, unless you need your globals. Once you get your globals, you're pretty much done with Explorer, unless you're chasing the Horde Mimic Mythic. Which is a big waste of time in my opinion. I still don't even have it. Kind of by choice. I could sit there and farm Explorer if I really wanted to. Oh, let's do the low. I do the lower battles because I don't care. Especially when I'm chasing silver marks, like it's just a battle. Get 5 battles done. Why would you pick the 5 hardest battles if you're just... Get this out of here. I like having that backup Void Dragon. No, I don't use it sometimes. At least it's there. It's like comfort. It's my blankie. Mark says I'll start a new account playthrough when you start. Let's get others to join. That might be cool. Lego Man says new account playthrough and join one of the guilds to suggest not a good one. That would be super useful. I did that in the last one. I didn't join anybody. Like the first new account playthrough, I joined somebody's guild and they ended up being a weirdo and now they're a traitor and on the disgusting channel. It's nuts. And I think that's why they kicked me out and stuff, because they love that. They love his nuts so much. But the second new account playthrough, I did that. I just joined random guilds. And I'll probably do that again this time. I don't know, though. Maybe I'll join the pirate gang. I'll probably show, like, just joining random guilds for a little bit, at least, though. Because I'll have to do it on PC. Like, when I do my new account playthrough, it's going to be on PC. Alright, so... got all that done. I'm way behind here. I got to get to 5,700. I need 1,700. So I got to get like 850 a day. Today and tomorrow. But I wanted to show y'all pretty much everything before I got out of here. We did, right? There's nothing... oh, UNDERSPIRE maybe? UNDERSPIRE... I am trying to make it to the second dragon. That's all I really care to do. Brian says they keep changing the way newbies start the game. In my opinion, seems like they get you to middle level faster. Yeah, it's for sure. I mean, they give you those 2 weapons now. That's another reason to do a new account playthrough like once a year. The problem is, like, the views fall off pretty quick. Like, you can do a new account playthrough, you'll get a lot of views on the first, like, 5. Maybe even 10, but after that, it just tanks. Once you get out of that beginning... once you start cruising, nobody wants to watch anymore. They're like, oh, he did exactly what he said he was going to do. I'm not watching anymore. I wanted to see him fail. I don't know why. Like, oh, he did exactly what he said he... quit watching. He just got the wild queen, and he's not even using it. I quit. I'm not watching this. He's using all the teams he told me to use. I thought he was gonna eat humble pie and eat his hat. I'm not watching this anymore. He has plenty of souls and gold, and he's in a guild, and he's using Rowan, and I'm not watching this anymore. I thought he was gonna have to do this and have to do that. Nope, it all went exactly as to plan. Sorry. Let's just try to get the Panda Lista up or something. I don't know. Another low-level team, just because I didn't feel like changing it. It's like, you sit there and make your whole team again, or you just use the one that you already had. Let's do this. Let's end this poll, by the way. End poll! Where'd it go? So somehow, you see, people were confused on the first poll. How is 57% have Diamantina, but only 41% has Diamantina or Stellaryx? That doesn't make sense to me. I think people misunderstood the first poll. That should have been 41 or something. That should have been... I don't know, like less. I don't know. How is it... that doesn't make sense, right? How do 57% of the people here have Diamantina? But when I did the other poll where it said, do you have Stellaryx or Diamantina? That should have been at least 57%, right? How does that make sense? So more than half the people here have Diamantina. Okay, now who has Stellaryx? Maybe this one will be lower because, maybe that... I don't know. That wasn't the question, though. It wasn't like, do you have Stella and Diamantina? It was, do you have either or? You guys see what I mean with the Diamond... How does 57% have Diamantina? But only 41% had Diamantina the last poll? We pretty much secretly ran the same poll twice in a row. And it had different results both times. Could be different people here, though, you know. Or I'm just being a dummy and don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm not thinking about it right. It's only fun if you struggle, yeah. And you should watch Elden Ring. Chasing the Horde Mimic Chatathon, we could do that. Alright, let me find my spot in chat, because I'm way behind. Mark says I have PS5 and mobile, both at 1100 level. Let's start a new playthrough. Social says new account playthrough just shows how you're spending your resources. Sana says yes, that would be a great idea. Professor says just take over a dead guild. Sky says Fiendfire, Void Dragon, Sword of Darkness, Bane of Mercy. Damon team, ooh. Professor says there's your third poll. Who has the Horde Mimic? Livewire says chasing the Horde Mimic Chatathon. Sana says, yeah, that would be awesome, and you could take your time. It's only fun if you struggle, said Social. I read that. Brian says, I think the views drop off because they jumped from the bird's nest and start flying on their own. Yeah, maybe. That's one problem with my channel. I like teach y'all to fish instead of just saying everything's awesome all the time and not teaching anything and just getting views. People don't need me anymore. There's been plenty of instances of that over the years, where you learn everything you want to learn and then you're gone. Not, you know, like a couple people. I'm not saying like everybody does that, but that does happen. Cindy is catching out people who can't take polls. Cerno says the problem with the gym and Cosmic Dragon is that all future dragons will be DOA. Now ask if you have both, yes or no. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do this, and then, I think that's it for the day. We started her up, we got her running again. The engine's not gonna seize up, the battery's gonna be fine. So, we've been doing that at least every day, which is good. We've been getting devoured. Devoured at the train station. Do appreciate the people who are out there trying, though. Gave it the effort. Definitely helps. Lights on, doors open. You guys rock. We'll see if this live stream thing was just a flash in the pan. That's kind of like my deep down anxiety worry. Is that we changed the live streams. It works for a month or two, and then it falls back and isn't working, and, you know, I'm kind of worried it's going to fall off. It's kind of just because it's a new thing, and it's going to work for the first month or two, and then it's going to... Hey, there, we got the dragon. We got to do this. This will be the last fight. Yeah, I'll definitely use Theo. No, I won't. You'll see me use pretty much what I suggest everybody else to use. I don't tell you anybody anything that I wouldn't do myself. If you watched my last new account playthrough, I got the Wild Queen like super early and I didn't even use it. Like, that proves a lot. Because I'm not going to use her just because I got her. You shouldn't use a mythic just because you got it. You need to have the team to build around the mythic to make the mythic work. And you got to level the mythic, you got to trait the mythic. You can't just use it immediately and expect it to be awesome. When you don't even really need mythics. You got so many other troops that are better early game. People want mythics so bad, but you don't even need them. Hey, we got our scratch-off ticket. Bang. I'm done with UNDERSPIRE. That's great. Now I don't have to worry about it tomorrow or later today. Can focus on PvP and Nightmare Circus pretty much. No Invasion, I'm going to do my share. I'm going to do my sigils at least. So tonight, I'll probably mostly be working on Nightmare Circus and PvP. I'll be checking Invasion, maybe run my last 2 on that for today. I'll get more tomorrow. If they still need help, I'll do that tomorrow too. But mostly PvP and Nightmare Circus for the rest of the weekend. So I want to get to my PvP goal, and I want to get Nightmare Circus done to 500. Tomorrow we're probably playing Elden Ring, because we didn't play it. I don't think we played it last week, right? And I want to get that game done, because as soon as that game is done, we have an open day to do something different, to do the new account playthrough, to do something else. And the new account playthrough is not going to last forever, and then we can do something else for that. I want to have an open day where I can just try things. And they're going to be very, you know, it's going to be something related to hopefully stuff you guys like, and not just random like Elden Ring. Unless they come out with a new game or something, because I love From Software and I love that stuff, and I'll probably get it and I'll probably play it. But for now, it's just going to hopefully be Gems-like or Puzzle Quest or new account playthrough like I've been saying. But we got to finish Elden Ring before that's even a possibility, because I've never started a game and not finished it, especially those games, and I'm going to finish it. So if you want to have some fun and listen to me cursing and spazzing out and, you know, blowing a gasket, tomorrow is the time where, you know, no bullcrap about Gems of War, YouTube, and other channels and stuff. I'm playing a different game. I'm, you know, screaming at Elden Ring, and it has nothing to do with anything except for that. So it's kind of fun, especially if you like me and not just Gems of War. It's kind of fun to come watch that. So we don't have the Gems of War fog over everything. Elden Ring tomorrow, probably. I like doing it earlier because me and Trey play EverQuest later in the day, and I don't like playing back-to-back, and so it might be like 10 a.m. tomorrow. Around there. 10:30, 11, 10 a.m., something like that. EST, Elden Ring. Forget where we're at. Where were we at? We were trying to find like a tower to put those 2 halves of that thing. And we had a plan. I remember writing the plan on the map. We're going to go do that plan, the tower. And put the 2 halves of the Dectus metal thingy in. We had a plan, if you watched the last one. Alright, let's end this poll. Oh, I forgot to do the spoilers, bro. Oh, man, that sucks. Huh. Well, we got to do that. Let's do it. And I'm going to have to put timestamps in, because I totally forgot. Alright, here comes the spoilers. Sorry. Well, now we got to go longer. Thank you for saying that. That would have sucked. What if I didn't do spoilers? Where's my team, my auto team? Alright, sorry if you already left. Which you probably aren't hearing this right now, but time to do the spoilers. Let me set an auto battle so you have something to watch. Alright. Spoilers for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation for the upcoming week of February 5th, 2024. Alright, what do we got going on next week? Let's see. No way. It says we have... Oh, Sin of Mirage. Alright. We have a Sin of Mirage week. We have a Tower of Doom. We have the Doom of Darkness, which is a purple Tower of Doom you guys have been talking about. We got a holiday event. So that's the legendary, the 2 pets, the golden pet, the armor. You know how it goes. Faction event Tuesday is Depths of Sin. Wednesday, pet rescue is Lucky Dragon from Shintang. Thursday, class event is Doomsayer. Sin of Mirage class. Friday, we got Bounty. Bounty event on Friday. So yeah, it's Sin of Mirage week. We got a holiday event. It's going to be a Sin of Mirage Underspire, Sin of Mirage Epic Trial, Tower of Doom purple. Sin of Mirage, what does that mean? We got Abject of Despond, Barghast, Broker of Greed, Despond, Eclipse Sauce, Envy of Pride, Envy, Gale Spirit Whisperer, Glutmaw, Gluttony, Greed, Indolator of Sloth, Lust, Maid of Envy, Pride, Queen of Sin, Sybil of Lust, Sloth, Soldier of Wrath, the Bane of Mercy, the Bane of Mercy, the Scourge of Honor, the Scourge of Honor, War Machine, and Wrath. So those are the 3 that you're looking at. If you're throwing event keys for Cinemirage. You're hoping that you get the Scourge of Honor, and if your consolation prizes are the Bane of Mercy and Wrath. It's a decent one, but event keys are so hard to come by, you really need to save them for Adana, Zolkari, and Zaijin. Don't worry about Cinemirage, but if you do throw event keys for Cinemirage, you're hoping for the Scourge of Honor, because it's really good. Hits all enemies for true damage, hits hard. Bane of Mercy, Empowered Converter, Curses, really good. Wrath is a decent legendary. Alright, weapons. They will be in the Soul Forge. Bane of Gods, Blade of Guilt, Doomed Crossbow, Doomed Magi, Doomed Vulge, Jack-O-Lantern, Keystone, Scythe of Sin, Scythe McScytheface, Sickle of Sin, Sin's Harvest, the 8th Sin, and Tome of Sin. So Doomed Crossbow is the best red doomed weapon in the game. You should probably get it. It's pretty good. 900 diamonds. So that's Cinemirage. Scourge of Honor, the Doomed Crossbow, Bane of Mercy, Wrath. Troop spoilers, PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. On Monday, February 5th, Cinemirage, Dark Herald, In the Velvet Darkness of the Blackest Night, Arcane Spirit, base rarity Epic, troop type Daemon Knight, troop roll Generator. It's a Daemon Knight, so it's a scary looking knight with fire coming out of his helmet. Spell is Lightning Ward, gain barrier, create 11 blue lightning gems, or create 11 yellow lightning gems. It's the shiny troop. So the shiny spell is gain barrier, create 12 blue lightning gems, or create 12 yellow lightning gems. Mana color blue, purple, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Accursed. Trait number 2, Omen of Dark. That's explode a purple gem at the start of battle. And trait number 3 is Armored, 25% skull reduction. Those lightning gems actually connect and do something, they might be decent. We'll have to see, though. He's just a mana generator. Kind of a tank. I don't know. We'll have to see. Also on Monday from Shintang, we have Tianlong. Luck, Strength, and Prosperity. Arcane Plains, base rarity Legendary. Troop type Dragon, troop roll Mage. So it's a dragon. It's one of them Shintang dragons, so like the Chinese-looking dragons. The spell is Orb of Fortune. Deal magic plus 2 damage to all enemies. Create a mix of 16 red and yellow gems. Mana color yellow, purple. Mana cost 16. Trait number 1, Revered. Trait number 2, Tough Scales, 30% skull. Trait number 3 is Prosperous Year. Gain enchant when matching yellow gems. It's probably not as good as the Void Dragon, but it's another dragon that's hitting all enemies and putting up some colors. It's a mix of red and yellow. It uses yellow. I don't know. Can you count on a mix? Maybe if you put it with Tink, that yellow and red storm. I don't know. It's the legendary that you're going to get from the holiday event. On Friday, February 9th, 2024, from midnight, we got Death Trap Mimic. CFFS, Chest Friends Forever. Arcane Shield, base rarity rare. Troop type Undead Monster. Troop roll War Master. It's a Mimic. It's got a skeleton coming out of its teeth, its mouth. It looks really cool. It's the Bounty Troop, I think. Rotting Treasure is the spell. Either create 9 skulls, or create 7 Doom Skulls, or create 5 Uber Doom Skulls, or explode all skulls, or devour a random enemy, or deathmark a random enemy. So, it's or. It could just deathmark a random enemy. Mana color blue-brown, mana cost 11. Trait number 1 is Bounty Hunter. Trait number 2 is Undying. Trait number 3 is Stealthy. So that's all the troops. Glory Shop Troop, Barrier and making lightning gems. The legendary from the holiday event, a dragon hitting all enemies, making a mix of red and yellow. And the Bounty Troop doing or. It's a mimic. Weapon spoilers, PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Monday, February 5th from Cinemirage, the Doomed Vulge, the Doomed Silly String, the Doomed Plunger. Rarity Doomed, weapon type Polearm, weapon roll Striker. Hey, it's a new type. Let's hope it's good. It's a Polearm. Mana color purple, mana cost 18. It deals magic plus 5 damage to the first 2 enemies, plus 2 per tempering level. Create 2 purple gems for each purple ally and enemy. If the enemy has a Doom, gain a random stats effect. It's It's got gain 2 attack, eliminate 2 attack from the first enemy, deal 5 damage to the second enemy, curse the first enemy, and drain 2 mana from purple enemies. I don't know. We'll have to see how those are. It looks... oh, I don't know. Dealing damage to the first 2 enemies. Only creating 2 purple gems for each purple ally, so what, like, maybe 8 max? I don't think it's going to be good. And you have to use it. Remember, you have to. In the Tower of Doom, you have to use the weapon. Put it on the bottom of your team a lot of the time. Or sometimes you put it on the top of the team and sacrifice it. Class spoilers, there's nothing. Kingdom spoilers, there's nothing. And pet spoilers. We're getting new pets because of the holiday event. On Monday, February 5th, from Shintang, we're getting Tian Long's Fire. It's a little red dragon. Pet color blue, effect single troop bonus for Tian Long. Then we got the golden version. So you get all the copies of the regular pet, and then you get the golden pet. On Wednesday, February 7th, from Shintang, we got Lucky Dragon, Lunar New Year 2024. It's another Chinese little dragon. It's like white and red. He's wearing a little... I don't know what that is. Anyway, we're getting 3 new pets, all from Shintang. And 2 of them are from the holiday event, and 1 is on Wednesday. Max Kingdom Power PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. On the 5th of February, Shintang Kingdom Power goes to 25. Cinemirage Kingdom Power goes to 19. And that is all. Let's do Nintendo Switch really fast. But that was PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. We got a holiday event. We got Bounty on the weekend. It's a Cinemirage week. Tower of Doom. Alright, Nintendo Switch spoilers for the upcoming week of February 5th, 2024. Let's do this thing quickly. Switch. You guys have a Wild Plains week. You're having a world event. The Goblin Horde. Skull and Spell. You're also having the holiday event. Tuesday, you're having the Labyrinth. Wednesday, Lucky Dragon as well. Thursday, Shaman class. And the weekend, it never shows me the weekend. And some people just said you guys have nothing on the weekend. So maybe that's true. But you're having a Wild Plains week. So event key drop table means Ketris the Bull... the Lord of Slaughter. So yeah, the Lord of Slaughter is what you're really shooting for there. If you're going to throw event keys at that kingdom, the Wild Plains, you want the Lord of Slaughter. The top 10 mythic. Weapons, you got Bull's Edge, Bull Roarer, Crossbow of Exile, Doomed Maul, Doomed Spade, Fire Ruby Staff, Head Cleaver, Horn Cleaver, Minos Cleaver, Primal Axe, Rage Reaver. Rage Reaver's good with Ferocity. So early game, Rage Reaver's a nice weapon to go with your Guardians, your red Guardians. Staff of the Wild, Stormguard's Hammer, Warrior's Axe, and Wild Cleaver. So you're looking for Rage Reaver and Lord of Slaughter. Troop spoilers for Switch. On Monday, you're getting Tauros Guardian from Wild Plains. It's an ultra rare. Its spell is called Bull Power. Gain magic +1 attack, life, and armor. If there are 13 or more red gems, create 9 skulls. Mana color blue-green. Mana cost 12. It's got a little bit of armor, nothing crazy. And we don't use it here in the future. Also on Monday from Shintang, you're getting Tian Long, same as us. It's a dragon. It hits all enemies. It makes a mixture of red and yellow gems. The mana color is yellow-purple. The mana cost is 16. It has Prosperous Year, gain enchant with matching yellow gems. It has a 30% skull reduction. Holiday event. Legendary. Another dragon that hits all enemies. Weapon spoilers for Switch. Nothing. Class spoilers. Says you're getting Nightweaver on March 8th. And Kingdom spoilers. Midnight on March 4th. Pet spoilers. You're getting the 2 pets for the holiday event. Tian Long's Fire and Tian Long's Golden Fire. You know how that goes with the holiday events. They're from Shintang. You have to get a certain amount of copies of the base pet to reveal the golden pet. Then Wednesday, you're getting Lucky Dragon just like us. It's a new pet for Shintang. And that is all. And your Kingdom Power switch. On the 5th, Shintan Kingdom Power goes to 22, and Wild Plains Kingdom Power goes to 26. And that is all. So Switch is about to catch up to us. I won't have to ever do that again. I won't have to separate out the spoilers because they're going to catch up to us in like a month or two, right? So that'll be great. I can't wait because then we're going to gain more viewers, I feel. There's no reason a Nintendo Switch person shouldn't watch as soon as we're all on the same page. So it'll just be like everybody else. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. We'll all be on the same page. So we'll gain a little bit of people, I feel like. We got Rain Man, Dragor, we got a couple of them now, but I feel like we'll at least double up on our Switch viewers once they are finally on the same events and Soul Forge, and it'll be all the same. And that'll be great. But yeah, that was spoilers. Thank you so much for reminding me. Livewire, whoever it was. Livewire, yeah. Elden Ring noob, you're fun to watch. Thanks. Yeah, I was looking for that plateau. Dr. Mop says, still here and wondering best day to switch guild, Sunday before reset. Oh, don't do it on a Guild Wars week or anywhere near a Guild Wars week. But yeah, I think Sunday night's the best time to drop out of a guild. Finish up the week with them and, leave on a Sunday night. And the best day to join a guild is Monday morning or Sunday night. It's always been like that, so if it's Guild Wars, it's a bad time. You should just wait a week or whatever. I've seen people leave on Guild Wars weeks, and I'm like, what the heck, dude? You shouldn't do that no matter what. Even if you have all your battles done, don't do it. So, yeah, Sunday night is the best time to leave a guild. Best time to join a guild is Sunday night or Monday morning. Supernova says, I found something weird with PvP. When I only go for the weekly goal, the top 3 players have 10 VP, but when I chase the VP, the top players... I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't like... I don't want... I feel like people going crazy with the VP are just kind of wasting time. It doesn't reflect reality yet. I think in a couple months it will. Right now it's like, why even waste your time? Get third and call it a day, because you're probably going to get first. Or just get your bonus and call it a day, and you're probably going to get promoted. The only thing is if you're chasing the global leaderboard, which is actual... When you're doing your 30-person leaderboard, that's not reality. Whatever you see there, you don't have to, keep passing up the first place guy. You don't have to stay in first. You don't have to keep fighting with that person. That person can't even see you. They don't know anything about you. So you're fighting with a person that doesn't even know that they're fighting you. Just know that. I've helped people before. They were doing that. They were going back and forth with the person, and the other person didn't even know that they were going back and forth. That person could have stopped. They would have ended up in second, but they still would have got the rewards for first place. So what's the point of battling a person that doesn't even know you're battling? The global leaderboard is a different story. I think it's actual reality, and everybody sees the same leaderboard. But your little 30-person leaderboard is not reality. It's... You should try to get, if you're trying to get first, at least get third. But if you're up there, battling it out with some other person for first place, you're probably going to get first no matter what you do. And the other person doesn't even know they're fighting you. So, don't do that. And that might not be true in the future. So if you're listening to this 3 months from now, the 30-person leaderboard could now be true, and you might want to battle that person. And they might know that, yeah. But as for right now... I think you shouldn't be doing that, because the other person doesn't even know that you're battling. They'll be getting VP, but they don't know that they're edging you out by 100 VP, or then you got to hurry up and get above them, and then they're just battling some other person. They don't know that's you. Gar says, I'm trying to get more diamonds. Used all mine for 2 times Ironhawks. Well, hey, that's the best way to get diamonds. And now you have the Ironhawks to do the vault event to get vault keys to get diamonds. Supernova says, craft diamonds from shards, which you never use. Right. Those shards, you should never switch to diamonds until you're literally about to use the diamonds. Because they could be turned into jewels, too. You don't want to do something you can't go back on. You used everything so you can get your Ironhawks. That's good, though. I would never say, oh, darn, I got 2-3 Iron Hawks. Now I have nothing left. Well, Iron Hawk is going to get you... It's the best resource farmer in the game. So that's a minor setback for a major come-up, you know? However they say it. Garth says I came in late. What's a good mythic setup for the faction assault? I've been using Diamantina, so... We did a bunch of teams last Nightmare Circus. You could do Zul'Goth, I think. You could definitely do Zul'Goth. You could do Teslas. You could try the new dragon, I think. Or just Diamantina. Mark says when Lord of Slaughter is in Soulforge, can you get it in the event chest for that week? As long as it's the Wild Plains. So you're saying like if Soulforge is in, or if Lord of Slaughter is in the Soulforge next week, and next week is also Wild Plains, yeah, you can still get it from both places. Wand and 2 dragons. The new one. Mark says I just got 900 gem drop from a vault key. Thanks for telling me to do my vault keys. There you go. That's the main prize too, especially for me these days. I want gems from vault keys, and man, it's nice to get a 900 gem drop. There's people out there who for some reason have less than that, like for their whole account. You just got 900. You probably just passed a bunch of people up. I don't know why they run their gems down that low, but you can get 900 from one epic vault key. Yeah, congrats. It's like really, really rare. Wand, Arc Proxy, something Zul'Goth. I can't see that. Grey King. Looks alright, but you're kind of mixing. Like, take the Grey King out and put on another mana generator. Like Leprechaun. If you want to do the Skull thing with Arc Proxy and Zul'Goth, like, the Grey King doesn't need to be on that team, basically, because Grey King's a true damage. Arc Proxy Skulls, Zul'Goth is instant killing Skulls. At least they're both Skulls. So I would take off the Grey King and put on, like, Leprechaun. Just go, like, Wand, Arc Proxy, Zul'Goth, Leprechaun or something, if you want to do that team. But that's it for today. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today. Garth, Social, Mark, Supernova, Sauna, Livewire, Sir Michael, Supernova, Dr. Mops, The Professor, Sky, Social, Sauna, Lego Man, Brian Walker, Mark, Dr. Mops. Oh, let's end this poll. So way less people have Stellarix, I guess. Efley was here. We got Sky, we got Rich, we got Brian, we got Shua, we got Tyrion Shark, Heidi Ho. We had Tim today, U7, we had Kat. Dr. Mops, Brian, Kenji was here today. Sky, Livewire, Social, Brian, Sauna, Rainman, Chad, John. Good luck, John. Break a leg. Rainman, Rich, Dr. Mops, Lego Man, Rainman. We got Rainman, we got Lego Man, Supernova, Sky, Anita, JM Ricks. Tim with the 2, thank you so much, bro. Dragor was here today. So it was Sauna and Tim today, getting it started. Revving that engine a little bit. Or they were trying. I don't think they got it started. It might be the first day that we haven't got the engine started. So we didn't really start it, actually. They ran out there and tried, though. So thank you so much, Sauna and Tim. I'll see you guys. You guys are the best. Have a great day. And I really, really appreciate y'all being here and hanging out with me. Let's get it done. Let's do this Nightmare Circus. I'll see you tomorrow for the Elden Ring around 10 a.m. EST. Hope to see you there. Peace out.